Behold this light that reflects is symbolic of the Christ light within each of us. That light that is eternal, whole, radiant, unchanging. That aspect of us that is the aspect that we are one with the Creator. We are one with God. And we have, as the fifth unity's fifth principle tells us, it's one thing to know the truth. It is our job to do and be and express that truth in everything we do. And when we do, we make that difference. We enhance the flame. We turn that flame up. And as we do, our light becomes a beacon, a radiant sign, a signal, a calling card for all that we touch. And now I'd like to open in prayer. And it is my joy. This month we are celebrating the power of love. And there is no better expression of that love than Unity's Way Show or Jesus the Christ, known also as Yeshua ben Yusuf, known as Isa. And I would love to share with you the Aramaic prayer, the Lord's Prayer in Aramaic. That prayer is, Aramaic was the language spoken at the time of Yeshua. And I invite you to close your eyes and imagine you are one of his disciples sitting on the hills in the Galilee, receiving this instruction on how to pray. Please take a deep breath. Open your hearts, open your ears, open your mind. Avun dibosh maya net kadash shemach, pete mel kusa, nefre sebiana kai kana dibosh maya ufbar ah, hablan lahman sun kana yamana, wash woglin how bain wahtahin, I Canada panan shwakin el hayubin, walla tahlan al naziona, ella patsan menbisha, mikdol de la hi malkusa, wahaila, watishbokta, ilaham, amin.
If you're going to go work, maybe I'll use your earphones. Okay?
O birther of the cosmos, shimmering light of all, hallowed be our names and yours joined together in this holy place as we breathe your holy breath. As we breathe your holy breath. And as we open this service to receive the sacred words from our guest speaker, to receive the uplifting vibrational frequencies of the music sung and shared by Spencer, and all the contributions from this community, we say, thank you, so be it, amen.
Thank you, Linda. And what a beautiful way to transition to our acknowledgement of the Algonquin Nation, on whose traditional unceded territory we are all gathered together to share this online service. We gratefully acknowledge them as past, present, and future stewards of this land. Miigwech. So good morning, bienvenue, welcome. My name is Brenda, and I'm pleased to have you join us for our online Sunday celebration at Unity Spiritual Center, Ottawa. After that beautiful prayer, we now would like to start our service with our own Spencer Scarf, singing the Daniel Namath song, Swing Wide the Doors. Even though it's a virtual door, let's swing it wide this morning. Good morning, Spencer.
Great. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. I'm not holding it in anymore. I'm gonna shout it out loud. this life's all about. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. Lending a hand. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. There's a voice that I've heard for years. I learned to keep it inside. Well, now it's coming in loud and clear. I want a deeper life. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. Lending a hand. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light. Bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine.
Oh, thank you. My heart is open wide. Look at my big smile.
Yeah.
Oh, you've raised my energy so beautifully. Thank you, Spencer, very much. Oh, welcome. There's just some kind of joyful vibe in the air today. I felt it since I woke up this morning, and it's like I have something to be grateful for everywhere I turn around. I was so grateful for my cozy bed this morning. And yet when I got up and out, today is like a tourism advertisement for fall in Ontario. What a gorgeous, glorious day. Don't we have a million reasons to feel blessed? We're just racing through September. This Tuesday, 9:31 a.m., it's the fall equinox. We'll have the equal day and night, and then the days start getting shorter and the nights start getting longer. We've had a new moon in Virgo this week, and it said that that's an opportune time to get organized, make plans, and plant some spiritual seeds, which is perfect in this time of, well, we think of harvest as the time of reaping, but there's always an opportunity to sow. And this one caught my eye this week. It said, remember this one as we navigate the final passage of Mars squaring Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto till January. Only weak or outgrown connections will fall away. What is strong will deepen and will even be reborn like a multicolored phoenix in the flame of change. So it's an energetic time, a time of harvest, and nature is busily moving us into winter. Lots of changes occurring around us, the change of season, and within us, within this time of awakening, especially with the influence of that new moon in Virgo. And even though we don't see that fast physical growth that we see in the summer, there's still lots of activity as we shift into autumn. And then there's also the bigger arena of the current shift we're experiencing now. And according to our guest this morning, Michael Swinwood, we're shifting out of the Iron Age to the Golden Age, which is bringing with it a massive shift in consciousness. Now, who's not noticing that? I think we are noticing that, yes? And Michael says we're serving as the midwives to this birthing process, and that performing that role will take some inner preparation. And I think we're going to work on that this morning. Michael's going to share more of that process with us in just a few moments. Now, this current rebirth is so aligned with our mission here at USCO, an awakened world, celebrating oneness. We are awakening, and that's been our wider vision for a long time. And it's so exciting to see the rest of the world joining in. Time to work our mission, expanding consciousness, transforming lives. And of course, the consciousness we need to expand our own. What is mine to know? I have my very special beloved Morris here with me this morning. And he always said, what is mine to do? What is mine to know? What is mine to do? Expanding consciousness, transforming lives. This year, Unity Worldwide, throughout the year, our theme has been seeing through a spiritual lens. And as the mornings start to get frosty, if you go out in the morning, your spiritual lens might get fogged up. So it's especially important all the time to keep your lenses clear and keep your vision crystal clear and head in the direction of that. Our monthly theme in September is home. And it's a perfect time, Thanksgiving, harvest, tucking in for winter, the warm fire. And I love our affirmation for September. And I would like us to affirm that together. My search for home is already mapped. The way is written on my heart. My search for home is already mapped. The way is written on my heart. And that's such an important idea to remember. It's already mapped. We're already there. There's nothing to fear. And once we realize and accept that we're already home, we can stop searching. It's already there. It's already written on my heart. And here, once again, because we loved it so much last Sunday, we're going to share a short video about home from Unity Worldwide Ministries.
Light is within you, beloved one, who have walked long journeys to find home, who have walked for what seems a lifetime of different paths, different pasts, los caminos de la vida, where weeping and laughing are the same. Let our collective journeys remind us we are not alone, not too far from home. We see each other's light reflecting a guide, a path towards home. Home where the music of our spirit sings a song of truth, the color of self-acceptance, self-expression, self-love. I am home. This is where I most belong, in Mama Dios's arms, as los ancestros dance to guide our paths, if we should ever go astray again, outward versus inward. Let us all remember how to get home.
Just a couple of announcements this Sunday. First of all, our Foundations of Unity class is going to be held Sunday, October 18th, after service via Zoom. It's a prerequisite to become a Unity member. So if you are interested in doing so, then definitely get signed up for that. Allison Johansson is facilitating that, and it's a great class. Even if you are a member and you'd like to remember how this all started and what it all means, it's another great opportunity to learn the information. You need to register by emailing the office unityottawa@yahoo.ca, Sunday, October 18th, right after service via Zoom. Couldn't be any easier. Hope to see you there. As well, Friday nights on Unity Worldwide, they have a concert series. And we've already sung a Daniel Nahmad song this morning, and we're going to later do a Karen Drucker song. These are musicians we feature in our services every week, and they're two of the performers that are part of this series. There's a fee of $10 US per concert. And if you'd like more information to find out about those Friday nights for an hour, 8 to 9 Eastern, contact Lynn Atterbury at linville.atterbury@bell.com, and she can tell you more about it. And that and more is always available in our newsletter. And it's a timely piece of information, which also includes the Zoom link for the service on Sunday, and lots of little tidbits about what's going on within the Unity movement worldwide and in Canada and here in Ottawa. And to get on the email list, Office Unity Ottawa at yahoo.ca will put you there. And Sheila will be glad to take care of you. Okay, Spencer, stand by. It's time for another song to lift our spirits. Go inside to find my God.
I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this world as it is, go inside to find my God. Inside there is peace, inside there is joy, inside there is more than enough. Inside there is peace, inside there is joy, inside there is sacred love. I will leave this day as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this day as it is, go inside to find my God. Inside there is peace, inside there is joy, inside there is more than enough. Inside there is peace, inside there is joy, inside there is sacred love. I will leave this life as it is, go inside to find my God. I will leave this life as it is, go inside to find my God. Go inside to find my God. Go inside to find my God.
Thank you, Spencer. Now, the Daily Word is a publication that Unity has been providing to the public for decades. It historically came in and still does come in a little booklet with one little reading every day. And Maya Angelou read the Daily Word every morning. And our grandmothers had copies of the Daily Word. Now you can receive it online, and you can also arrange for a subscription to the pamphlet version. It's at dailyword.com, dailyword.com, to read it every morning. And today's Daily Word is smile. And I can't imagine a prettier smile to share today's Daily Word than our own Kate Capocreco. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning, Brenda. Am I here? I think so.
Yes, you are.
Okay, and just so you know, I get my Daily Word in booklet form so that I can enjoy it every single morning, just as soon as I wake up. And today's word, as Brenda mentioned, is smile. What a wonderful, fun, wonderful word. I share the joy and love of God when I smile. Even if a language barrier prevents me from understanding another's words, I know that most people will respond to a friendly smile. My smile can convey goodwill, communicate delight from an unexpected blessing, or inspire awe at the sight of a star-filled night sky. A child not yet able to talk, shares love and joy quite effectively with a sunny smile. I feel happy when others smile at me. This friendly, welcoming gesture reminds me that we are all one in spirit. Smiling at my reflection in a mirror, I see the light that shines from me. I feel a quickened awareness of the divine love and joy that are present everywhere as I realize how simply and beautifully my smile can express that love and joy without the need for words. And from the book of Numbers, chapter 6, verse 25, the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. Thanks, everyone.
Amen. That's a familiar phrase, isn't it? Our prayer partner this week, and we've already seen and heard from her, is the beautiful Linda McCabe. Unity's based on prayer, has been for well over a century and a quarter. When Linda, I welcome you now again to pray with us.
Thank you so much, Brenda. I am appreciating you this morning. Oh, this month we're celebrating the power of love. And as you know, Unity has 12 powers, 12 innate powers. And the power of love goes hand in hand with the power of wisdom. For love without wisdom can be naive and misguided. And wisdom without love can be cold and impersonal. So really, the power of love is the ability to attract, unify, and desire. The disciple is John, the color is pink, and the location is deep within the heart, at the back of the heart. So we turn within to find that connection to the love that emanates from divine source. Love is an activity, a power of soul. It is impersonal and universal, and it shines like the sun shines on all its paths. And I wanted to share with you a little quote from Charles Fillmore. God does not love anybody or anything. God is the love in everybody and everything. God is love. Man, woman become loving by permitting that which God is to find expression in word and in art. So our capacity to embody love is what attracts even more love to us. So let us say together this affirmation: I am a radiating center of love. And we are holding in prayer as well Unity Spiritual Center Hamilton and Unity Kitchener. So I invite you to just take a moment to settle, to bring to your mind those that you wish to pray for, whether it be a loved one, a pet, whether it be a situation within nature, and there's loads of those right now, whether it be something in another part of the world. So let us bring that to mind as we open with our breath. I invite you to close your eyes if you're comfortable, to go within to the back of the heart, to that throne room, to that special place that is reserved for us in our connection with the divine. And as we breathe into that, as we open our love, and we create a safe container for everyone we are praying for in every situation. We are knowing that we are love. We are knowing that we are powerful magnifiers for the radiant blessing that is the divine working through us. We are reminded that we are the hands, the eyes, the heart of God. And as we open, we allow that love to pour through us. We hold the truth within each and every being. We deny the power that any fear, doubt, and worry, that any sense of limitation has over us. For we are far greater, far more than that. that, as A Course in Miracles reminds us, is the illusion. And we turn instead to the love of God. We turn to that light that is emanating through our breath, each and every cell in our bodies, that it is restoring the wholeness, the abundance, the prosperity to each and every one of us, each and every situation. We are affirming right order, divine order is at work in my life, in your life, in all of our lives, in the situation that we find ourselves in this world, regardless of external view that we have. And so as we breathe into this truth, as we breathe into this knowing, our wholeness, our birthright, we release this prayer, knowing that it is already having its way on me, having its way on you, having its way on each and every one of us, restoring us to right direction, restoring us to that love that we are, radiating, magnetizing, harmonizing, unifying. And we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, and so it is. Amen, amen, amen.
Amen. Linda, don't run away. Just before we move on to our special guest this morning, I want to say to you and to all of our community, on behalf of all of our community, happy birthday. You are a radiating center of love. And we appreciate you, and we honor you, and we love you. And we are so grateful that you're choosing to spend your birthday here with us, because we are so grateful for you. Happy birthday.
Oh, Brenda, thank you for that heartwarming, reminder. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This breath day that I have, reminding me that I came here for a purpose. And as I step into that more and more, it's more and more fulfilling place to be. And I couldn't imagine a better place to spend it with here.
Well, you are the light of the world.
As are you. Beautiful reflection. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. We have a wonderful friend of the Unity Spiritual Center Ottawa with us this morning. He's back again. I will only speak for myself, but I'm sure I speak on behalf of the community. I love and appreciate hearing what he has to say every time. Michael Swinwood has spent decades. He's earned every one of those white hairs, haven't you, Michael? I'd love to see your picture. Where's your face? Well, I guess it's on the screen. But he's here with us live this morning to share with us a journey from the Iron Age to the Golden Age. As I got sidetracked and meant to say that Michael has spent his adult life studying ancient wisdom, enriching and entrenching himself in the indigenous traditional wisdoms. He has worked in the legal profession on behalf of our indigenous, and has traveled the world learning and gaining the knowledge that has different forms of the same message, I think. So we're grateful that he's here to share what he has learned and what he knows with us this morning. Now, this is how Michael described his talk. Part of it was in the newsletter. He said, we're leaving the Iron Age and we're heading to the Golden Age. In the transition from one age to another, there is a purification to prepare the Earth Mother for a new environment. The upheaval witnessed by humanity is a prelude to a massive shift in consciousness. Mother Earth is preparing to birth the Golden Age, and we stand as midwives to the birthing process. To better prepare ourselves for this shift in consciousness, we must embark on an inner journey to connect and co-create with the divine. We all possess the flame of love and compassion in our hearts through the presence of the divine as existence, consciousness, and bliss, our true nature, our true self. In our self-exploration, it comes with, in our self-exploration comes the guidance required to navigate the upheaval as we journey home. While the answer is always within, we'll discuss how to prepare for this journey of love. Oh, I'm excited for that. I love that image, the journey of love. So first, We're going to enjoy some music by Spencer Scarf. He'll perform Karen Drucker's I Am So Blessed. And following Spencer's song, Michael will guide us through a meditation and then delve into this move from the Iron Age to the Golden Age. Enjoy.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Good morning, everyone. I love the smile, so here's mine. And the meditation that we're going to do now is I'd like you to concentrate on the heart chakra. We're going to close our eyes for about 4 minutes. And I'd like you to think of a divine flame, well, actually a fire with 3 flames. Think of the fleur-de-lis, because the fleur-de-lis is in essence an esoteric symbol. So think of the 3 flames and the fire in your heart and simply concentrate on that. So I'll open with an Om, and then I will end that meditation with an Om. Om. Good morning, everyone. I honor my elder, William Commanda, the spiritual elder of the Algonquin Nation, and I honor my teacher, Willaru Waita from Cusco, Peru. I'm sure that Spencer consulted with others in relation to the choice of music here today, but no one consulted with me. No one talked to me about it, and I'm quite amazed at how synchronistic the songs are in relation to what it is I wish to speak to you about today. Swing wide the doors. God, go inside to find my God. The idea of swing wide the doors, I think is so appropriate, and so many words that came out of that song: love, passion, taking a chance, service. Go inside to find my God, leaving everything aside in order to find what it is that we're all looking for. I've spoken many times about our teacher in Cusco, Peru, Willaru Waita, and the knowledge that he has brought to us is quite stunning. We remember that we first met Willaru in 1998 when we were hosting a gathering of Indigenous elders on Victoria Island. And we had many, many representatives: Mayans, Incas, Hopis, Lakotas, Algonquins, Mohawks, you name it. There were many, many representatives. And it was an incredible gathering. And it was the first time we met Willaru. And he gave us a teaching at the time, and it was entitled The Inevitability of a Pole Shift. And what he did was he introduced us to the concept that one should begin to think about what we live in. That in essence, we live in a cosmos. It's not just the Mother Earth. The Mother Earth is our home. However, that Mother Earth is placed within a stupendosity, an incredible magnificence called the cosmos. And that within that cosmos, there is activity, and there is motion. One could say that when you contemplate self, that you come to the realization that everything is external to you, that everything that you see is outside of you. The world is outside of you. The planet is outside of you. The cosmos is outside of you. And that is an illusion, because actually the cosmos is inside you. It's within you. So it's not really an external relationship that we have. Willaru taught us that it is really important to come to the understanding of cycles, of the idea that cycles have a very great impact on the undertaking of life. Willaru taught us that in this solar system that we exist in, there are 7 solar races. We are the 5th of 7 solar races. The first was Adamic, the second was Hyperborean, the third was Lemurian, the fourth was Atlantis, the 5th is Aryan, the constellation Aries, the 6th will be Koradi, and the 7th will be spiritual. These are the names given to each race. You live in what's called a Mahavantara, which is a Hindu terminology for a period of time. And that Mahavantara for us in this solar system is 4.3 billion years. It's an extensive period of time. Many things have happened before us. There have been many civilizations who have risen to much bigger heights than we have and have devolved. Their civilization fell apart. The first two solar races were inside the Mother Earth because we were all born within the Mother Earth. In the third solar race, humanity wanted to come to the surface of the Earth, and that is the land of Mu, which is known as Lemuria. It rose to a very high civilization, very spiritual, and devolved, lost all of their connection to spirit. And that continent sank into the Pacific Ocean. Atlantis was the same story, rose to a height, devolved, and sank into the Atlantic Ocean. The remnants of Lemuria you can see in Hawaii and the Easter Islands, and the remnants of the Atlantis continent you can see in Bermuda, Great Britain, Greece, was an extensive continent. And we, in the fifth solar race, seem to be repeating the cycles that have gone before. And it has something to do with the concept of materialism. Have you ever noticed that everything is in the round? That everything that you see is in a circle? The Mother Earth is in a circle. The sun is in a circle. The moon is in a circle. Everything is circulating. Everything is going around in a circle. We're all going around in circles. But there is something called synchronicity. And all of this is shown to you as being synchronistic. And it brings to your mind the concept that the external force that you are feeling within yourself is something magnificent, something that we've come to call God. The Hindus would say those are very important letters because they can introduce you to the concept that God is, G is generating, O is organizing, and V is destroying. That becomes the three gods of the Hindus, Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu. Each one is showing the qualities of generation, organization, and destruction. We happen to be in the time and energy of Shiva, which is the energy of destruction. But the energy of creation and destruction is not what you consider to be the end. Destruction is only in the cosmos that we live in for the purposes of birthing something better. So that the destruction of the creative force is always designed to bring about something better, something of a higher nature, something that we can grow with, if you will. Now, in the seminar that I'm going to give on Monday night, I'm going to delve into much deeper this concept of the solar races. We will go into the concept of what we can learn from those solar races and what it means to the present time in order to be able to navigate the situation that we find ourselves in. If you contemplate just for a moment that what you see all around you is basically chaos and turmoil, and if you look at it through the lens of just the idea of what the material world offers to you, then you will feel despair. Then you will feel that there's really not much hope. And then you will feel separated from the source. Because we cannot let the concepts that I'm speaking about, which are of magnificence, in other words, the cosmic undertakings and cosmic cycles, as being overwhelming. They're not. What they are markers and indicators of the undertaking that we find ourselves in, which is life. And the essence of life is growth. If you notice, for instance, how nature reveals to you the concept of growth, let me reflect, or have us reflect for a moment on the concept of the butterfly. If you think that where the butterfly begins is really in as a caterpillar, and from its own it weaves itself into, it weaves a cocoon which encases it in fiber, And within itself, it has the capacity to break that fiber, and out will emerge a butterfly. And the allegory there is this is where it is for us. We find ourselves on the Mother Earth in an experience that is deep into the concept of materialism. All indigenous prophecies spoke to the concept of 500 years of darkness. The Inca, for instance, were well aware of what was coming, and they retreated into the inner sanctuaries in the inner earth, which exist all over the Mother Earth. The Inca, however, before they left, they gave humanity the idea that there was a journey that was required in the existence called life that turned the mind to things of spirit. And this is our constant battle, our constant shift and pull in the experience of humanity, is this concept of matter and spirit. And when we find ourselves really deep into the materialism, then there is an avoidance of our connection to spirit. And presently, what is happening in humanity is that there is this division, if you will, from our own source. We are separating ourselves from our own source by putting ourselves deeper into the concept of materialism. Within the concept of change that is put before us, everything that is put before us at this moment in time is to bring the mind to the awakening of transition, of change, of the ability of humans to bring about within themselves an understanding, a knowing that will put them at the forefront of the development of the Mother Earth. If you look at some of the words that were sung in Swing Wide the Doors, love, passion, but what was really beautiful was taking a chance. So that you have to take a chance on this right here. You have to take a chance on love. You have to take a chance that this will guide you in these times of upheaval, chaos, and confusion. You do not see any leadership around you. You do not see any leaders who are coming out and speaking in spiritual terms about the exact thing that is going on in the Mother Earth right now. No one speaks to you about the Kogis who sit on a mountain in Santa Marta in the Andes in Colombia. Very advanced human beings, so advanced that you and I wouldn't even be able to be in their presence because of their high vibration. But they exist on the Mother Earth. They are here, but we do not hear anyone talk about them. Their leadership would lead us out of this chaos. Their leadership would assist us in knowing where the journey actually is. And the actual journey is within. That beautiful, beautiful song, Go Inside to Find My God, is in essence the journey. If you can visualize just for a moment when you are in your meditation, if you can visualize the concept that the heart chakra which is right behind me, really in the middle of your chest, and visualize that as being within the cave of the heart, this beautiful flame, which has the three actual flames of existence, consciousness, and bliss. These, in essence, these three, existence, consciousness, and bliss, are who you are. The Inca had a greeting, which I've said many times before, and I'll repeat again, is Wiracocha. And Wiracocha, from putting your hand on your heart and going Wiracocha, the meaning was from the divine in me to the divine in you. To come to the realization that what's been placed in every human being, in every heart, is existence, consciousness, and bliss. And for us as a human being to accept that, to come to the realization that that is within you and within every sentient being. then we would come to the realization that we have been touched. I believe the word that we heard this morning was, I am so blessed. You see, this is the blessing. We have all been touched by the divine, and the divine has placed within each heart existence, consciousness, and bliss. From this, you may draw upon the power and the strength and the insight that is required in order to navigate such a stupendous journey as a transition from a time of darkness into a time of light. In all ancient indigenous prophecy, the 500 years of darkness came upon them when the Spanish invasion came, 1493. All of the elders of the indigenous were mindful of what this meant, that darkness would prevail over the Mother Earth. And what we would see would people descend into materialism. This is changing. The energy is changing because we live in a cosmos. There are 7 sacred planets around the Mother Earth in this solar system. We are the 8th planet, which is seeking to become spiritualized. The only way we are going to do this is if we become unified. And the unity, the only way we will achieve is through love. Love is what underpins all of the cosmos. The synchronicity that you see everywhere has everything to do with love. And that love is unconditional, and that love emanates from an external source that we call God, generating, organizing, destroying. But only destroying to create something new, something better, something that holds the light. Om can be expressed with the letters O-M, or it may be expressed A-U-M. Aum, Aum. And within the letters of A and U and M, we will see 3 principles enunciated. Under A is thought, and thought, of course, is the underpinning of existence. Under U is light, and light is the light giver. And under M is mystery, the mystery of the universe. So thought, light, and mystery is intertwined with existence, consciousness, and bliss. And it is the 3 flames that you find in the cave of your heart. And that's love. And within the cave of each of all humanity's hearts is the same existence, consciousness, and bliss. And the manner in which we will make that relationship is to go within. The practice that one can develop in order to embark upon this journey involves meditation. And if one can put themselves into a regular practice of meditation, you will find the inspiration. Notice the word inspiration, in spirit. And when we delve into in spirit, information comes your way. And that information will guide you within the existence that you find yourself in with a raised consciousness. And because of love, you will have bliss. Viracocha.
I've been lately thinking about the good times to come, and I believe it could be something good's begun. Oh, I've been smiling lately, dreaming about the world as one, and I believe it could be someday it's gonna come. 'Cause I'm on the edge of darkness, there's a ride the peace train. Oh, peace train, take this country, take me home again. Now I've been smiling lately, thinking about the good things to come, and I believe it could be something good's begun. A peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train. Come on, peace train, yes, peace train, hold and roll. Yeah, one jump before, get on board the peace train. Come on now, get on the peace train. Get your bags together, go and bring your good friends too, 'cause getting nearer it will soon be with you. Now come on, join the living, not too far from you. It's getting nearer soon, it will all be true. A peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train. Come on now, peace train, get on board the peace train. Yeah. I've been crying lately, thinking about the world as it is. Why must we go on hating? We can't live in bliss. 'Cause I'm on the edge of darkness, thinking about the peace train. Oh, peace train, take this country, take me home again. Oh, peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train. Come on, peace train, get on board the peace train. Everybody on the peace train, come on, come on, come on. Oh, hold the roller, get on board the peace train.
Oh, wow, wasn't that something? Spencer, thank you for the wonderful song, Peace Train, Cat Stevens classic. And Michael, thank you so much for your message. I've struck by so many things about it. One of them is the universality of the truth with a capital T. When you said existence, consciousness, bliss, Sat Chit Ananda just jumped into my mind. And then I found it really interesting to link it to the Aum of thought, light, and mystery. I was listening to Wayne Dyer years ago, and he said the sound ah that starts the Aum is the sound of God, and it's the sound God, Buddha, Yahweh, Krishna, Baha'u'llah, and just at any time to make that sound of connects you with God. I think too it's important to remember that we're out in the world we're bombarded with fearful messaging all day long, and we have to really strive to remember what Michael's been talking about, to go within and remember the love. We get the message, be careful. Often, excuse me, that implies we're in danger. We get the message, be safe, be safe, be safe. That implies I'm not safe. We get the message to keep your distance. That implies that separation is the way to go. And Anita Murjani had a beautiful thing on Facebook this morning. She said, as the media focuses on the virus and how many people are contracting it, we need to realize that there are millions upon millions of people who've not caught, despite being exposed to it. And there are tens of thousands who have recovered from it. Focus on that too. Like, balance out the messaging and remember that that's out there. That's the world of the ego. That's just separation and keeping the ego mind busy. What's true and what Michael talked about and we'll go into further, I'm sure, in the workshop, is the essence in here is all, it's all love. And we are nothing but love. And that leads us right into our gratitude. We have so much to be grateful for, and we need to focus on those elements that invoke gratitude rather than the elements that invoke fear. So let's, with all of the strength of our belief in love and in prosperity and in abundance, and especially in this time of the harvest, we have so much, and we take what we need, we store what we have left over, we share what's left over after that. That's who we really are. So let's affirm together. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I give, all that I have, all that I receive, and I am grateful. And I am especially grateful for this community this morning. To have, Michael, your talk blew my mind. Thank you. Excuse me. And I just want to, before Spencer starts his next song, I just want to remind you that all the ways you can give to Unity are listed in the weekly newsletter. Pick away and make a contribution, because it's a good thing to do. It will open your heart to more. Okay, Spencer, it's a wonderful world, is it not?
Yes. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies blue, clouds are white, bright blessed day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
You fill my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are blessed, are we not? Let's affirm together. Unity Spiritual Center Ottawa is abundantly blessed. Creative people are drawn to us. Divine ideas flow through us. Financial resources bless us, and we accomplish mighty works together. And we're also learning lots about birds on these special Sunday mornings. Sheila Purcell, tell us about the rose-breasted grosbeak.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, so I chose these guys because I have a family of them in my backyard on my feeders. There's nothing particularly outstanding about them in terms of all the stuff I've said. They migrate south to Central and South America every winter. They're about the size of a robin. It's kind of hard to tell from this picture, but they're about the size of a robin, roughly. But what I find really interesting, I'm just so excited that I have a whole family of them. So on the left hand of your screen is the male, obviously very beautiful in his, look at me, I'm gorgeous, pick me as a mate kind of colors. And then on the right is the female. And so I haven't actually seen the male of the family in the backyard yet, but definitely the mama and 3 juveniles. And I see them on the bird feeder feeding each other, which I think is just adorable. And the one cool little outstanding thing I learned about these guys is they're, like most wild creatures, they're territorial once they decide to hunker down and nest and make babies. But they will the male will tolerate another male in their territory as long as the male doesn't make any noise. In other words, if they don't sing or chirp. So I kind of thought that was sort of funny. He's like, you can stay there, just be quiet and don't, threaten me in any way. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But other than that, nothing too outstanding except that I'm loving having these guys in my backyard, and I thought I'd just share the joy of, if you put a little bird feeder out in your backyard, you'd be amazed and blessed with what you'll see eventually. All right, thank you, Brenda.
Thank you, Sheila, and thank you for feeding the birds. Our children's blessing. Our Linda McCabe's granddaughters. Dahlia is 8 years old. Adeline is 8 weeks old. And I know that they are a blessing in Linda's life. I know they will be a blessing to the world. And I know that there are 7 billion blessings shining at this moment. And affirm together with me. You are the peace, the love, and the light of this world. Let your light shine.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Take this light around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Take this light around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Take this light around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Well, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Every day, I'm gonna let my little light shine.
Oh, you had a killer harmony on that, Spencer, but you just didn't know it.
Awesome.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What a blessing Unity Spiritual Center Ottawa is to me, to the community, to the world. And it wouldn't happen by magic. It happens by the efforts of the people within this community. And for that, we are so grateful. Spencer, Lynn picks beautiful music every Sunday, but there's just something really special about having the energy of a live musician sharing with us. So thank you for that. We love you every time you're here. And good luck with your fundraiser this afternoon. It's in Metcalfe, did you say?
Rideau Lakes.
Rideau Lakes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you're looking for something to do this afternoon, head on down and see Spencer. Tell me again where it is, Spencer.
It's the Cove Country Inn on Bedford Street, Westport, Rideau Lakes.
Oh, that would be a beautiful spot. So well, good luck this afternoon in your fundraising efforts. Thank you also to Michael. Michael, I'm speechless. Now that's rare for me. But I admire so much, and I've mentioned it often in reference to you, just the work you do, the study you continue, the wisdom that you can take and integrate and then share as brilliantly as you do. We are to the better every time we're in contact with you. So I appreciate you, and I thank you on behalf of this entire community. Thank you. Who else haven't I thanked? Lynn McCabe, our birthday girl, your prayers are always so lovely. Your heart is as wide as the ocean, and we're grateful for you. Thank you, Kate Capogreco, for reading the Daily Word this morning. We're so happy to have you back, and it was perfect that it was on the day when we're smiling because we love your smile. Sheila, back behind the scenes like the wizard, you did it again. We appreciate you for all the hard work you put in, not only on Sunday morning, but Monday to Friday. And I include in that also the ESCO board, who are always working behind the scenes to keep this community thriving and learning and growing. Earlier this morning, I mentioned I was having coffee with Mo this morning, and as we've been discussing about these spirit groups were Mo's vision. 5 years ago, he started a little group because he saw the need and the importance of having that connection. So I'm grateful to the board's vision, and I'm so grateful especially to each of you, the people that gathered here this morning, to take the time out of this beautiful day to lift our spirits together. We are, period. And anything other than that is a story. We're making it up. So choose the story. Write yourself a fine story this afternoon, because there are so many reasons that you can celebrate this day in your life and your being in this world. Next Sunday, it's a Serenity service provided by the Prayer Partner team. And this month has been the focus on the power of love. So those are always beautiful, deeply enriching services. Please join me here next Sunday along with the Prayer Partner team for the power of love. And then a reminder, Michael mentioned it a little bit, but he's having a workshop tomorrow night, Monday. There it is. Online from 7 to 9. And it's diving deeper into his talk from the Iron Age to the Golden Age. I don't know, I don't want to put you on the spot, Michael. I don't know if there's anything you want to mention about it. The blurb I have is that you're delving into the 7 solar races of humanity within the solar system a bit more deeply.
Yes.
Today.
Yes. We'll. I mean, I skipped over the surface of some deep stuff, but yeah, we'll go deeper into. The first part will go deeper into the essence of the teachings about the 7 solar races. And then the second part will be taken up with the path, the things that we can do on the path in order to assist ourselves to deepen the journey. Beautiful.
If you'd like to get deeper into this with Michael, the way to get to it is to email the office unityottawa@yahoo.ca, and register. And then Sheila will send you the Zoom link for tomorrow night, 7 to 9. We are suggesting a gift of $20, and Michael generously gives that back to Unity Spiritual Center Ottawa. So it's a lovely way to both learn and at the same time support this community, which we all cherish so much. Reminder that we have a prayer partner on duty all through the week, because our need for prayer doesn't only happen on Sunday morning. Linda McCabe is the prayer partner on duty this week, and she would be delighted to pray with you and on your behalf anytime through the week. Again, email the office if you'd like to connect with our prayer partner. You can also go online to unity.org and submit a prayer request. And of course, Silent Unity is available to you at 1-800-NOW-PRAY 24/7, as they have been for over 125 years. Prayer is always available. There's always someone at the other end of that line, no matter what you call. And of course, there's the UPray app. So if you need prayer, if you want to share a trouble or a celebration, the power in that is not to be ever underestimated, and then it's available for you this week. So, hasn't it been a morning? Take this out into the day and shine your light. Be the light in the world. Be the love that's within. Be you, because that is who you are. So I invite you to share with your community in the prayer for protection. I invite you to feel the love with our closing song this week, and cherish the moment, and see you back here next Sunday. Namaste.
The light of God surrounds us. I am the light. The love of God enfolds of God protects us. I am the presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Let there be love on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be love on earth, a love that was meant to be, with God ever present, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let there be love on earth, let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment, live each moment, to love eternally. Let there be love on earth, and let it begin with me. Take care, everybody. Thank you.